presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me.
How did they get their music to DJs? What was that relationship like?
Well, that relationship was to the artist to build a relationship, a rapport with the DJ, to come to the DJ. The DJ doesn't go to the artist. The artist goes to the DJ. Then you build your relationship off of that. Now, today, artists has many avenues of getting their music out there, and so it's like a half and half right now. It's like some artists will go, like mainstream, not mainstream, but go to the internet, get their music, and push themselves. Some will still go to the DJ, because there's some that goes to the DJ don't have the outlet to go to get their music out there. So it's more easier to get the DJ the music, pay it, then the DJ pushes it. There it is.
Yes, for the ones that try to cultivate that relationship, like Underground Mafia was probably one of our biggest, and they would come and hit up all the DJs with music, with vinyl, with records, with everything. So, yes, it was the relationships were there, definitely.
The respect level was a lot higher then than it is now. But in my case, I still feel like it's kind of even, it's still there.
Yes, the internet has widened the gap, because now artists don't feel like they need DJs as much. Like now I can go directly to consumer, or the smart ones know to get with the DJs and be like, hey man, check this out, spin it for me. But you got a lot of guys that just can buy their way into the industry, if you would, and they feel like they don't need the DJs anymore, in my opinion. It's just my opinion.
I didn't really, that time frame that you're going with, I had been in the clubs. I started in the clubs, I think, in 94, 95. And that's where I met the local artists, because they wanted to get their music played. But you got to keep in mind, back then, I was still on my turntables. They wasn't bringing me vinyl. They were bringing me like CDs. I had no CD players, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't really play their music, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't until later on when I converted to CDs and things like that, and I actually had CD players there, that I actually played their music. But it's hard because you don't want to drop a song that you ain't never heard in the middle of a party, and they always going to come when you right in the hottest part of the party. They want their stuff dropped because they want to see how the crowd reacts, and I understand that, you know what I'm saying? But from a DJ's perspective, it's like, I'm paid to keep this dance floor packed, and 9 out of 10 times when I drop this song, it's gonna clear the dance floor because ain't nobody heard it but your crew. So it's hard, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. So I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times I didn't do it. I just didn't, you know what I'm saying? You come to me at the beginning of the party, when I'm still in my warm-up phase or something like that, yeah, I'll drop it, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't about packing the dance floor, because they ain't going to pack the dance floor anyway, because they don't know your music. But you'll know if you see some heads bobbing, you know what I'm saying, if you got a little hit on your hand or whatever. But, for a long time, I didn't play this stuff. First, I couldn't play it because I didn't have, I only had turntables with me. I didn't have a way to play it. And then when I did, you know what I'm saying, I was very hesitant to do it, Later on in my career, I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it went to Serato, and I could just, bring something in real quick if it ain't working. But it was hard to do, man. It's like, but over the years, I've had good relationships with the local artists, you know what I'm saying? Because I would eventually play their stuff, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's at the end of the night, you know what I'm saying? I just want to see if they can get some decent feedback as far as heads nodding, or people may even dance, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, initially I was very hesitant to do it, and it was a couple times in the club where you have to know Eric, you know what I'm saying? If he can embarrass you, he will. So, he would stop the party, get on the mic and be like, such and such artist, want us to play his stuff. So we gonna play this song, and if you don't like it, boo the hell out of him or something like that, But that kind of like, it kind of just let the artist know that, hey, you gotta hit the streets, get it out there first, And the worst thing I'd want to do is play a song and then the artist don't even bring his hood with him to get on the dance floor and act like it's hype, even if it ain't, But you just chilling on the sidelines while your song's getting played. No, you got to bring people from your hood that knows your music, that's been around you, and at least have them wilding out on the dance floor as if it's a hit. At least give me the impression that, somebody likes your stuff. Don't just sit out there and just wait while everybody looking at me like, why are you playing this?
Right.
So it's like initially totally against it, came around towards the end of my career, So it's all good though. It's very important. I mean, Atlanta probably wouldn't be Atlanta if the DJs didn't play the local artist music, And it took a while for Louisville to come around to that, I don't really listen to the radio, but I'm pretty sure some local artists probably get played on the radio now, more so than back then. Because back then, you couldn't get on the radio at all. And if you wasn't on the radio, didn't nobody really know your music.
Right.
So.
I mean,
Well, I don't know. It's like I never really wanted to be on the radio. I wanted to do like a mix show on the radio, but I didn't want to be like a DJ, regular DJ, Even though I did try it. I did Hot 104 when it was on. I did Sundays from 6 to 12, 6 to midnight. I think I lasted maybe a month. I didn't like it. Everything was pre-programmed and I couldn't really bring my own flavor to the show or whatever. And plus, back then when I was doing it, it was Sundays. Shawnee Park was the place to be. And I missed all of that because I'm in this studio, basically pressing buttons for 6 hours. And I wasn't feeling it. I couldn't bring my own mixes in, Because that's back when I was remixing songs and stuff like that. And I just wanted to play my own stuff, bring some flavor to the radio station, but they wouldn't allow me to do that. So I lasted about a month and I was like, this ain't for me. But I think if I was able to do like a mix show or something like that back then, I'd probably been all right.
I think it was a goal at one point for a lot of DJs, only for the notoriety, only to get your name out there, to build that I done it. For me personally, I never needed it or desired it because I became a household name DJ-wise at 15, like 14 and 15, like I was in demand, you know what I mean? And people were willing to pay me to play music, so I didn't need any more attention. And for me, radio was one of those things where it was like a job. Play this, play that, play that. My problem is I don't like that. And I can't get behind something I don't like. I can't say, hey, this is Kaos or Dwight and you're listening to I don't like this song. To me, this song is trash. Like, I wouldn't play it for my song. I wouldn't play it for my mother. I wouldn't play it with my dad. I wouldn't play it with my kids. So I had a hard time biting the radio bullet. You know what I mean? It didn't move me a lot.
Radio really helped a DJ. Really. Because, like right now, it's DJs, on the radio, work for the radio station. So basically, the radio, if you wasn't a DJ not on the radio, if you was on the ad they were promoting for the party, yeah, it really helped the DJ that was working that event on that ad.
But as far as working for the radio, it really wasn't a big thing. It was more so personalities and not DJs.
Yeah, that's what I think. Just more personality. It's kind of worked both ways to me, because you still a DJ, but now you gain a personality with the DJ and yet the radio station. So you still getting, you know,
Getting the best of
getting
both
the best of both worlds. Yes.
My nickname is Weedy. Ever since I was a little bitty kid. And because I'm so uncreative, when I became a DJ, I was trying to think of a name and I just couldn't think of nothing that would fit my personality. So I was like, Weedy is my name. Everybody called me Weedy. Didn't nobody call me William. Everybody called me Weedy. So I just put the DJ in front of it. I mean, I've been Weedy since I was yay high. You know what I'm saying? Right. Since I can remember. You know, everybody in my family, all my friends, everybody called me Weedy. That's my nickname. Put a DJ in front of it. Voila. Instant DJ name, right? So, yeah, I'm just not creative. I'm not a creative person when it comes to things like that. So, I kept it simple. Kept it real simple.
Kaos. How did I get my name? How did I get the name Kaos? That's a good question. Kaos. How did I get the name Kaos? I chose it. I just chose the name Kaos because it looked good when I would write it on my records. Like, because I used to collect records. So I remember being in Detroit and seeing the DJs in Detroit, and they would all write their name on their records. So I wanted a name that would go across the record where the O would be at the whole of the record. So I put Kaos. Little would I know that Kaos, I knew the right way of spelling it, you know, Chaos, but I also knew that, you know, it was hip hop. Everything was different. You wanted to personalize it, even if it was a spelling of a name, like not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. So Kaos, again, Inspector Gadget as well. Was it Inspector Gadget? It was a cartoon where they would have the evil. It would be this guy, Get Smart. It was Get Smart. And the evil group was called Kaos. So that always stuck with me, was Kaos. But what I later found out in my life was Kaos was never about me. Because I remember one time I was like really down and out, feeling kind of depressed and wondering what I was doing in my life. And I realized I didn't spell Kaos right. And I asked God, I was like, well, why did I spell my name Kaos? Like, I can't even spell my name right. And he said, well, the K was never about you. The K stands for King, the A stands for Alpha, the O stands for Omega, the S stands for Son or Savior. Kaos was always a gift that God gave me to be able to bless people with my gift of hearing music and playing music. You know what I mean? So it's taken me all over the world. The ability to go in any building, any age group, any venue, and write people a musical prescription to help them feel better than they did coming in the event. Kaos.
Yeah, man. I ain't think you mess with me no more. You disappeared. I'm still here. You know?
I mean, kind of Negro.
I'm like, damn, I'm still here. People ask me, you know, hey, where you been at? I'm still here. Just not doing the club scene no more.
There you go. There you go. Well, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. I got
You're welcome,
what I
sir.
needed.
You got what you needed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I hope you can chop it all up.
Oh, yeah.
Make it sound good.
I got you.
If we need to do it again, we will do it again.
Definitely.
Thank you for allowing me to open up. I can't wait to see all of this. I can't wait to see Weedy's. I can't wait to see Tazz's. I can't wait to see how we merge and also our differences. You know what I mean? Like I'm really excited about this. So thank you for being persistent. Thank you for staying on us, and just thank you for being you, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate this. This is crazy. He brought me back a second time, y'all. Second time to get these questions out of me. So God got the glory. I got the acknowledgement once again. And shout out to my brothers, Tazz, Weedy, Deuce. Brothers for life, man. That's what we do. Peace. That's crazy.
presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me.